sure the mic on this one's off. Oh, we have that echo.
Yay!
What is going on? It's another Sketchy Live Monday. Hello. It is April already.
I know.
Crazy. Welcome to spring. I know
spring has sprung.
Spring has sprung, and I'm sure some of you are still fighting some snow. So you're like, whatever, man. It's still snowing. So, anyways, this is Sketchy Live Monday. I am johnnyjalopy, and with me is the host with the most, holding it all together, the linchpin of it all,
The
ity-B.
lynch.
How are we doing?
We are good.
I should be good.
Why?
A lot of exciting stuff happened since the last Sketchy.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll
get into that, I hope.
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely talking about some stuff.
Rock
tonight.
on.
This is season 5, episode 11.
Season 5, episode 11. Please share. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Hit like. Hit love. Share. Tell your buddies. Tell your friends. We do this every Monday night as something fun. This started 5 years ago almost.
Crazy.
That we've been doing this every Monday night where we come and hang out with you guys and we sketch something silly. Sometimes it comes out good. Sometimes not so much.
It's a crapshoot.
Most times it's all right.
It's always good.
But hey, this all started with just a way to practice on my speed. And here we are. So we're in Sketchy. I've got a slight pre-draw done. This is what we're going to work with. So we're going to do some modifications to this.
Exciting, guys.
Yeah. So this is old. We got, of course, to the left there, we've got Grace.
That's me.
2022 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Willys edition, which is a pretty cool little package. Rocking the 2.6, 2.4 liter.
I want to say it's a 2.4 with a
turbocharger.
Yeah.
Riding on pretty close to 33 is 32-inch mud terrains, looking pretty sick.
Yep.
With the Sting Gray. Yeah. And then, of course, we've got Grace here to the right-hand side, who is...
No, I'm Grace.
I mean, Jane. Which is, yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's Jane. The Jeep Gladiator, the Jeep Mojave, 2021, rolling on 33s. And, yeah, some dream ideas I've got.
That's the dream idea.
Tire size, lift out, all that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
We'll get more into that. It's a little departure from our normal hot rod stuff, I know, but hey, it's automotive. It's still fun.
Yeah.
We still love the hot rods. We still love the customs. We still love all that stuff, but I can't help.
VWs, still love them.
Yeah, still love them. Still love Kona. We got plans to get her running up and running again. I got to do some tweaking again. She's not running her best, so we'll get her back to running. But we've had a little distraction because we've got 2 new girls that showed up to the premises. So, we got to pay a little attention and give them some attention. So,
well, they just need to get set up. Once they're set up, like I have a few more things.
Yeah, they got to get nested and really get them, maybe put up a poster or 2.
Rick Springfield.
Something.
That's what I had on my
Anyways, that's where we're at. Who's with us tonight? Is there anybody even watching?
Tell you, yeah, we have 18 people so far.
Okay.
Weeve got Lizzie Daughtry joining us. Hello, you two. Welcome.
Ride or die, Lizzie Daughtry.
Howard Pierpont is joining us. 63 overcast, 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts to 70. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Little windy over there in Greeley, Colorado.
In the Greeley.
Mike Frucci's joining us. Evening, your sketchiness, he says. We've got Mama Wood, in the house. Tim, love you, Mama, and Tim. Lizzie said she's got new jewelry up on her website. She's on Facebook, Elizabeth Handmade Jewelry, so go check it out. She's been putting out some cool stuff. We've got Paul Marziani. He says, hey, all, raining in Big Bradenton. We haven't gotten the rain up here yet, although we have had it the last few days. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Lou Linder Jr. is joining us. Hello, guys, from Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. Welcome.
What's up, Lewis?
Mike Frucci said it was almost 100 degrees in my shop while I was working on my car. Today? Wow. Was that today? Did it get that hot out? I wasn't even outside.
It was.
It might have been.
For us, it's usually kind of humid. It's starting to get. We're heading into summer. So.
Yeah, we are. I actually, we did take my Jeep out yesterday, and I lasted until after sunset, and then I had to put my jacket on.
Well, that's a different time. So, come summertime, you definitely won't have to worry about that happening.
Probably not during the summertime, right? Lizzie's reminding us she also has a YouTube.
Nice.
So go check that out. Kevin Johnson says, I just got home from RC crawling. So nice. Tonight's sketch is perfect. Hello from Hudson, Wisconsin. Thanks, nice. Kevin. I hope you enjoy what we're doing. Yeah. Lizzie said, love the pick so far. Everybody's been kind of asking, when are you doing a Jeep? When are you drawing a Jeep?
Which was surprising. I didn't think anybody would really want me to depart from, but hey.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, we may have the ability to reach a whole nother market as far as Johnny Jalopy hot rod art, because we post this on a Jeep forum, and there might be people interested in getting some Jeep stuff. So
who knows?
Yeah,
could
open up another door. We've got to explore all possibilities, right? Sure. Robert Spears joining us. Hey guys, Jeep life. Pretty much. I'm super excited.
Yeah,
I really had a good time. Let me get through this list, and I'm going to tell you what we did this weekend, because I was excited. The McCoys are joining us. Brian and Lisa McCoy. What's craping? CRAPING.
Yeah,
like crepes.
Maybe, or crops.
What's craping? From the Kuyans of Maurice. We've got Bob McLaren joining us. Hey.
How are we?
From the 51st state, Southern New Jersey. Robert Chen, CHENE, Sheen? Maybe Sheen.
Charlie Sheen?
Nope.
Oh.
CHENE.
Nice.
I want to say the E is long. 85 degrees in 29 Palms, California.
Oh, hey, 29 Palms.
I don't even know where it is, but it sounds fantastic.
It's very, I think just past San Diego or before San Diego.
That's pretty
high desert, I think.
Tell us.
It's been a while, man. I feel bad. I'm so sorry. I forgot.
Have you been there?
I think I have been. 29 Palms. I believe, yeah. I think it's where the Marine base is. I could be wrong, though.
Let us know where it's at.
Let us entertain you.
Ray Haas is joining us. Ray.
Mr. Haas, what is up?
My salesperson over at Furman.
Furman.
Sold me my Jeep.
He did a great job.
Took care of me.
Salesperson.
He had it when I went to go pick it up on Thursday. First of all, he called me and he's like, "Hey, you coming to get this Jeep or what?"
We were commenting on what a surprisingly awesome,
easy process we had. All of it was. It was
and
fantastic.
It certainly didn't start that way, so it ended.
Well, with yours, it didn't start that way. Mine was flawless
from jump,
from start to finish. Yeah. Johnny had a little bit of an issue in the beginning.
As soon as Ray got involved, it was all better.
Yeah.
So thanks, buddy.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
And I love the Jeep. So excited.
Yes, you do.
I do. We've got Jason Michaelias joining us. And of course, he spells it out for me every time. Checking in from the east end of Long Island. We hope you're doing well. We are doing fantastic. Thank you. Hope you are too.
Dupe, as we like to say here at Sketchy.
That's what he says.
Oh, you don't say that?
I don't. No, that's your thing.
There you go.
Mike Frucci said, yeah, by about 3 o'clock, it was almost 100 degrees in there. Need to put in a vent fan, something. I know where you can buy a shop fan.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know if they have one where they're at.
What? He's up in Homosassa.
Oh, then yeah, you can come see me.
Come drive down to Tarpon and come see Johnny.
We're wheeling and dealing on fans.
That's right.
We got fans. We got swamp coolers. We got it all. For all your sweaty
They even have those those things that you wet and put around your neck.
That's a swamp cooler. I just said that. Oh, that thing.
You put a swamp cooler around your neck?
You could.
No, you got it. Maddie Bunce is joining us. Hello, Matt.
Natavius Buntus, as his gladiator name is called.
Right. Draco is joining us. We're supposed to get our weekly storms tomorrow, he said.
Well, enjoy.
No, stay safe.
Stay safe. Stay dry. Stay sketchy.
Michael Williams is joining us. He says hello to Mama Wood and the kids, JJ and ity-B.
Hey, what's going on?
Tracy Courtfield's joining us. Hello, my beautiful
Mr.
friends.
Courtfield, how we doing, buddy? Good to see you on the broadcast.
All my Jalopy Army family, he says.
Good to see you. Good to see you on.
Welcome.
Hope all is going well.
We've got Spud Anderson and Julie Anderson.
There's another
saying that they made it.
Ratrods.
Good evening, Sketchy Live. Welcome. They are joining us from the Pacific Northwest. PN Dub.
PN Dub,
as I like to say.
Since the days of Denim Never Sleeps.
Right. Oh, Robert said his last name is Shane. Chene is pronounced Shane.
Sorry about that.
And he's 35 miles north of Palm Springs. Yes, the Marine base is here.
Okay, that 29 Palms.
So he was right. Mike Frucci said, Jason Michaelias, I'm originally from Brentwood, LI, Long Island, I'm guessing. Is LI Long Island? Is it? It must be. Yep, Long Island. Robert Spears said, up next for the Jalopy Daytona Beach Jeep Festival.
Already looked at it.
There's a ton of Jeep stuff going on.
It's Jeep Beach. That's that thing I sent you.
Yes, and if we thought
Holy Toledo,
if we thought we were busy before with the invites, we have so many things to choose from now. Like there was a Volkswagen show not far from us over the weekend that we couldn't make because
it wasn't really a Volkswagen show. It was just
just a car show. Oh, there were a lot of Volkswagen peeps going though, so we would have liked to have gone, but it was not available because Kona was down. So we got to get her up and running so we can start.
Well, and we also had to run yours through the paces. You hadn't got a chance to drive down by the beach. That's why we got it. We live in Florida.
So I did take my Jeep on a beach run.
So we had to go do that.
Yes, we didn't have to.
Yummy brunch.
We chose.
Oh
to.
Man, that burrito was so good.
Tracy said, I want everyone to know I had a blood test result come back and they want me to take the pills another 6 months, but no cancer.
All right.
Yay, Tracy. That is fantastic news.
Great news.
Very cool. Draco said storms are going to mess up Kathy's birthday. When's her birthday?
Aww.
Johnny's birthday is this Friday. I won't tell you how old he's going to be. You can probably figure it out though. So if you're on or near his page.
There you go.
What?
It's on the screen.
So 53. He's going to be 53. Yikes. Yikes.
Yikes indeed.
Yikes indeed.
Well, Grace has got her big littles.
Those are cool. Draco said, oh, I already read that. Jason Michaelias said, nice. It's a small world. I used to own a vacation home about 5 miles from these two in Florida. Come on back down. Matt Bunn said, heard the storms could be pretty bad up there tomorrow. Be safe. I didn't hear anything. I haven't been watching the news.
No, you don't really watch the news anyway.
I don't. Hank said, getting ready to launch my first NFT collection soon.
Nice. Good for you, man.
Did kind of a soft launch on Saturday. So fingers crossed we sell out. That's fantastic. So tell us where we go and what we do to support you. That's so cool. Yeah. Hank Dutton is our amazing web designer. If you've been over to johnnyjalopy.com, you've seen his work. It is phenomenal. Not just the design elements of it, but how it all works and how he integrates the videos and then each week's designs and then puts them over into the shopping cart area for everybody. It's been fantastic working with him, and he's super talented in and of himself, doing his own stuff. Go check out hankd.com. Super cool. But I want to know more about the NFT stuff. So let us know. Spud said, I know how old he will be because Spud is your same age.
That's right.
But I think he already had his birthday.
If I remember
before
right.
you.
Yeah.
Yep. His birthday's first. Lizzie said, happy early birthday to you.
Not by much though, if I remember right.
Spud said 1 week younger than me. LOL.
Yeah, exactly. I was with you, man.
Robert Spears said, you will turn Herbie the Love Bug old. That's right. Yeah,
yes,
53.
That's correct.
Draco said, Kathy's birthday is tomorrow, and she retires at the end of the month.
Oh, happy birthday.
So there's a hint. Oh, happy birthday, Kathy. Please give her our love and tell her happy birthday from us. Tracy said, Johnny's going to be 39, but how old will he be if he let go? LOL. Katrina Bellis is joining us. Hey, a Sketchy Live on my birthday. So her birthday is today.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katrina.
Happy birthday to you. And Kathy too.
And Kathy too.
There we go. So
if that didn't make your birthday amazing,
or worse,
I don't know what
or
will.
worse, we don't know. I'm gonna zoom in on Johnny's screen while I talk to y'all about.
There's an idea.
I've got split screen right now.
There's where we're at. There's Grace getting sketched in.
I like how she's crawling on top of.
Yeah.
Wow. You like that?
It's not me.
It's Jane.
It's girl on girl. So.
Oh, jeez. Anywho,
I've thought of changing. I actually, for I told you what I wanted to name him. It was going to be a he at first,
right?
And it was going to be Max, a mus.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw somebody else with that name on their Jeep, and I was like, crap. And you're
who cares?
You're like, who cares?
I did say who cares.
I know.
Because no one cares. Don't do Maximus, just do Max. You know what it stands for.
Yeah.
And that could be power to the max. It could be coolness to the max.
We all know what it's Max.
Well, because we know, but I'm saying.
Maximus.
Oh, Katrina said badass, thanks. Oh, she thought our singing was badass. We should probably do an OnlyFans just for birthday greetings.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
An OnlyFans.
Someone will pay us $10 to not sing happy birthday.
Sure.
Okay, so Hank has given us the deets. He said if you head over to the Twitter page, it's on Twitter. Okay. Twitter.com, Solar NFT. You can see the details. We did a giveaway on Saturday and we launched the website a while back. The URL to that is on the Twitter profile.
Who's we?
I don't know. Maybe it's the company he works with. Who is the we, Hank? Let us know. So for anyone who maybe follows my page or
and if you don't, you should
views the tags.
So many cool things going on
over
there.
Who views the tags of Johnny on his page, you will see that my amazing husband put on my side steps today. Yeah. Took off the rock rails.
Yep.
Took off the rock rails and put on my side steps for me. And I know customarily this is maybe not something someone would do, but
everybody does it.
They put the side steps on.
Yeah.
I didn't do it for me necessarily, but I do cart around people, and I wanted it to not be a problem for people to get in and out.
Right. One
of them being my father. He's coming out in October, but I wanted to make sure that it was done before his visit. And then of course, like I said, we do use it regularly to cart people around. So
yeah.
I was excited. And what I loved about it is that they came out, the ones that I chose are going to go with my design theme for the Jeep. I'm going to be doing the military star.
Yep.
And these steps have the star integrated, which I thought was neat. And honestly, just the color, the way the color looks against the Jeep and how sturdy they look. And they're like beefy ones. And I just think they look really well with the Jeep.
The fact that we went kind of an inexpensive type of step, it wasn't the most expensive that are out there, but pretty well made. I'm pretty impressed.
And they're going to be functional.
Easy to install. They were super easy to install.
Yeah, he literally. I walked outside and he had already gotten the rail off of the one side and was trying to mount the other side. And I did assist. I didn't do it. He did offer for me to do the other side, and I declined because
I think you should have done it.
I didn't want to do it, but I did help. I passed him tools, so there's that. Draco said, "Oh, Hank said our dog was named Max. He had a full name, Daddy Max Dutton, but they called him Max. That's funny. See, when I hear Max, it reminds me of the Grinch's dog. His name was Max. Max is a normal dog name, I think.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't name my Jeep after a dog.
Yeah.
No.
So you're not sure about the Jane thing.
So far.
I was going to name mine a boy name, and he was going to name his Jane.
And that's why I'm against it now.
But now I've done Grace.
You jumped ship on me.
Sorry.
Because you just can't ever stay with what you talk about. But
I did stay.
That's fine.
I'm making a sticker.
It's fine.
You're going to make a sticker, and I'm going to put the name on there. And then it's going to be branded Grace. Draco said to Hank, you're going to be the next NFT millionaire. Wouldn't that be I hope he still wants to do our website once he's a millionaire. Hank said Soul Arena, the first drop is the geckoids. It's the artwork around geckos. Oh, okay. Soul Arena is the name of it. Lizzie said, I have a surprise for the both of you, but you have to wait for it. Okay. Well, nothing like setting us up and not telling us what it is.
Hey, we'll take it.
Right? Hank said, it's me and a few dudes, 2 hype men and 1 developer and 1 designer. Fantastic, Hank. I really hope this works out for you. You are a hard worker. You're dedicated. You get stuff done, and you are super talented. So I'm really praying for this to work out.
You're
for you.
Smart enough.
You're good enough, and
gosh darn it, we like you.
Mike Ferrucci said there's an app called Cameo. You can do special announcements for people. I believe it's like recorded announcements you make to people.
Yeah.
Yes, we have thought of doing Cameo, but then I'm like, we do Cameo every Monday night, and it doesn't cost anybody anything. So.
Right. So ity-B is always the one shutting it down. I'm
not shutting it down. I'm just like, why would people pay to talk to us when I make my phone number available?
Because you think no one would do it, and people are telling you that they would.
I don't know if they would. That's not the feedback that I've had.
What feedback have you gotten?
None. That's what I'm saying.
But you just got contrary to that feedback, so it's more to the other side.
I don't know.
That's how it works.
I don't know. Michael Williams said,
I think it's just you're like,
Michael Williams said that there's a sign he's seen on Jeeps, and it's upside down, and it says, if you can read this, flip me over.
Yeah. I used to have one on my CJ that said,
did you?
Yeah, it said the same thing.
Oh, that's funny.
There's another one too that's pretty cool that says, no problem, and then upside down is problem. So when you're upside down, this is problem. You didn't get it.
Mm-mm.
Too hard for you to follow.
Hank said, my other dog, his name was Doc, and his full name was Dockers P. World. What? Oh, my goodness. Tracy said, ity-B, I got your hat done. Just need to get it boxed and sent. Is it the same address on my merch label? Yes, it will be. What hat?
For right now.
What hat are you? What do you mean? What hat are you sending me? I didn't know I was getting a hat. My birthday's not until May, so I didn't expect to have any gifts coming my way. Look at the coolness of these tires, guys. I'm going to focus in on Johnny's screen. So super sketchy. Look at the lines, just super sketchy design. But when he pulls out, shut up. Every time I say that, you
don't think about what you say.
Because that's what you're doing. You're pulling out.
I am.
That looks cool. And so I was thinking that he initially, when he did the sketch, I thought he had me up on a rock. And apparently I'm not. I'm on his tire, which this is something that Jeep people do. I did not know.
This is how they show their articulation.
They try and run over the other person's vehicle.
They don't try. This is how they do show articulation. Flex in the suspension.
Oh, all right. Oh, Tracy said you wanted a long sleep hat, and I handmade it. Oh, I did want to sleep. I actually sleep with my hair in a bun every night. So a sleep hat is going to be fantastic. I can't wait to get it. Yay. I totally forgot about that. That was when we were talking about, who was it? Oh my God. I just had it on the tip of my tongue. We were talking about a movie. I can't remember now. I can't remember. Tom Walters is joining us from New Jersey.
Hey, how are we doing?
Tom, welcome. What part of New Jersey are you in? Jeep Bell. I was thinking Jeeps, but it's Jeff. Jeff Bell said Jeepin'. Yes, we are tonight. I'm excited for this one. Like I said, I think people have been asking for it, and I'm excited to maybe post it in one of the
I haven't heard anybody ask for it, but we're doing it anyways.
Yes, people have said.
You have said.
I have said. And I'm excited to maybe post it in one of the Jeep forums and see if there's any interest. I think people are going to dig it.
This is for us. This is not for...
People can repost any of our stuff anywhere they want to.
Sure.
So I'm going to be posting it. Lizzie said Stephen would think that these Jeeps are monster trucks. It's probably only a few inches away from a monster truck with the way he has these drawn here. Joe Lombardo said, so do you flex after you pull out? No, he would probably reverse.
What are kids watching? Come on.
Julie said maybe he is planning out. Planing out, maybe?
Planning.
She has double N, which is planning. So maybe it added an extra N, maybe planning out. So instead of pulling out, I'll say planning out. Jeff Bell said, good old Jeff Bell. Tom Walter said North Jersey and South Jersey summers. Oh, okay. He's a 2-home family. Nice. Both areas are nice. I am from Central East Coast. Seaside Heights, New Jersey. Tom's River actually is where I grew up, but I worked in Seaside, as we all know from my Bon Jovi story. Oh, panning out. Maybe he's panning out. Okay. I'll say panning out instead of pulling out from now on. It'll be a little easier. Are you keeping these true to color and you're going to stick with the gray then?
Trying.
Nice. I was initially, my plan was to maybe get a white Jeep, and then I was going to accessorize with red because I do have red. Red is my accent color at home. And then the more I thought about it, because the Equinox that I had that I traded in was white, and I couldn't stand how dirty it got all the time. And I really didn't want a white vehicle. And I've always loved this Stingray color since they came out with it. And I would tell Johnny all the time, look, there's that color again. Look at how cool that looks in that color. And then when he picked out his Jeep, he was like, I really like that color too. So he got the Stingray for his Jeep Mojave. And then when it came time for me to get mine, Ray pulled up all the options for me. And he's like, what color do you want? And I was like, well, I don't know. And he's like, well, you're picking. So this is your car. Pick what you want. So I picked the Stingray as well. So we're twins. So we have the same color, but I like it. Tom Walter said, I spent every summer as a kid in Seaside Heights. So you probably saw me up there, Tom. Scoop of ice cream at Coors.
You're assuming you're the same age.
You're assuming that even if he was younger than me or older than me, he wouldn't have been up there as a kid or as an adult.
What? If
he's 20 years old, although, yeah, 20 years old.
Oh, what was that again?
I wasn't up there. It was over 20 years ago that I worked there.
Down.
Who knows?
Trying to make a point.
He just said Franklin Ave Coors. I did work at Franklin as a helper, but my Coors, my home store, was Casino Pier, actually, where all the fun was happening. So that is where I was. Joe Lombardo said, if you get back to Tom's River, you have to go to Uncle Dude's Donuts on Robin Street, rated the best donuts ever.
Is that where we got their donuts?
No, we went to Cosmic. Is it Cosmic Donuts? It's on Fisher Boulevard in Tom's River.
Pretty darn good.
They were good donuts. Apparently, this donut place was there for years. The entire time I was growing up.
The whole time you were growing up. Yeah.
And I even worked across the street from it, kind of down a little bit. Never knew the place was there. I would have been eating donuts my entire childhood.
Till the cows came home.
Had just had my first Cosmic Donut this last time we went up there. Crazy.
That is crazy.
The things you miss out on. Jeff Bell said jean jackets and hairspray and all. Yes,
That's
sir.
Right.
Yes, sir. I had
living on a prayer.
I had the Aquanet front where I did the front of my hair, but the back looked like it just dropped off into nothing. That was
Which is so funny because that's like what all the Cholo chicks had their hair. It was like all the way you Tom's River chicks and yours normal. You would look like you were in a gang back when I was in high school.
Sometimes when I go back, I see people with the same hair that I had.
Still rocking it.
Still rocking it. Crazy. Jeff Bell said, excuse, it's denim jackets because denim never sleeps. Oh, that's true.
Denim does never sleep.
And as a teenager, I never slept. So it kind of made sense. Julie said Voodoo Donuts in Portland are pretty amazing too. I want to go there for the coffee. I hear the coffee is really good up there too. So in Portland, isn't it?
I don't know.
There's baristas everywhere.
I've never been to Portland.
Well, there's Seattle coffee, but that's not where they're from. Or what she's talking about. Portland is Oregon. Seattle is Washington.
Right.
I think. I'm not good with geography.
We know this.
Tom Walter said, oh, yes, I remember that donut shop. He even knows the donut shop. I've never gone to the donut shop, just the one time. So mad about myself. So mad. Tom Walter said, how about the surf club? Which surf club are you referring to? Because there were several. Joe Lombardo said, Uncle Dude's nationally recognized. You will die for it. And don't forget the Trenton tomato pie. I'm not giving up. Well, we are going to be there Father's Day weekend from Thursday to Monday. So it's possible that we might be able to coordinate some time in between there, maybe on Monday.
Yeah, maybe.
Depending on what time our flight is, because we've got to head down south to catch the flight anyway. So maybe we can figure something out. But yeah, we'd love to, or maybe we can meet. Oh, we have to go down there because that's where the place is. I was gonna say maybe we can meet halfway. But yeah, so we'll be in Tom's River, New Jersey, visiting my family. Joe Lombardo said, and Uncle Dude is a V-dub guy.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Tracy said, Sketchy Grace is looking awesome. She's so pretty. Like in real life, she's a good looking Jeep. I really am glad that I got the package that I did. Because, you know, when I'm driving, I'm like being all Jeep judgy. And I'm looking at other Jeeps. I'm like, I don't know if I would have gone with that color. I don't know if I would have gone with that style. Some of the wheels that these Jeeps come with, like the factory wheels, I'm not a fan of. And I probably wouldn't have had the money to make that modification when I first bought the Jeep. So I opted to get the package that included the better wheels. So I didn't have to do that right off the bat because I don't think I'll be changing these wheels out at all. You were talking about maybe doing a lift or something like that. I don't know if I will on mine.
I got plans, man.
He's got a whole thing going on for his. Wants to do a lift. He wants to get different wheels and tires. And honestly, I've never been huge on wheels. He had a GMC for a little bit. What was that? Was it a GMC Yukon? Yukon. He had a Yukon for a little bit. And the first thing he did was like, I need to get wheels. I need to get tires.
It's called customizing. And
I was like, I don't see the sense in doing that. And that was years ago. It was back then. And it was for that particular vehicle. I didn't see the sense in doing it. For the Jeep, I mean, your wheels are not bad the way they are. They're just
I don't like
smaller.
The offset on them.
They're just smaller, and he wants them to stick out.
It's not the small. No, they're not wide enough for me.
Oh.
I want a lip on them.
See, I don't even know what this means. Not really sure.
I want a lip on it.
A lip on the rim?
Yeah, it's too narrow.
Okay.
There's no lip on those factory wheel. I like the style of it.
Right. So he did show me the ones he's thinking of, and I'm excited because they really look cool. I mean, this is something that I probably, if I had the money, I would get for him for his birthday. They're not on their way.
I wasn't expecting it. It's something like a wheel and tire. So.
I have other plans. Yeah. Tom Walter said Ortley Beach Surf Club. You know what? I don't think I ever even went down there, and I'll tell you why. Because when I left New Jersey, I was 18 years old. So I did not partake in the club scene at that point. And then every time I've gone back, I mean, my family does enough drinking for everybody. So we pretty much just party at the house. Kevin Johnson said beadlocks. We were looking at those and we saw a really cool.
No, I'm not going to do beadlocks because I'm not going to be going that crazy off-road anywhere here in Florida. So probably not going to be doing beadlocks. And not to mention they're way too much heavier. And I don't plan to re-gear it, so
He's got some cool stuff picked out though. So stay tuned.
Black rhinos, the artilleries, I think are black rhino. They're black rhino, not artilleries.
Yeah, I think that's what they were called. Oh, Matt Bunn said there's a Voodoo Donuts at Universal City Walk. We did see that.
Yes.
We did see that, but we weren't going to wait in line. No, but yes, I did hear.
Line when we went there.
There was a huge line.
Well, with your brother, we didn't.
With my brother? Oh, that was years ago.
Last time we went to Orlando.
He's saying at Universal City Walk.
With your brother. Okay.
We didn't go to Universal.
We did. No, we did get donuts from there.
No, we didn't.
Okay, no. It must have been somebody else.
It must have been.
Must have been.
We didn't get donuts.
She was hot.
Jeff Bell said all that TV money must be pouring in.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not.
No, it's all that working my ass off money is what's doing
That's
it.
what's doing it. And the fact that we got a really good trade-in on the truck. That was a wise purchase. That was an investment. That Chevy Silverado that he had. And you took good care of it and they gave you a decent trade-in. So that definitely helped. Tracy said, someone said tomato pie. Have you had tomato preserves on a butter biscuit? It's awesome. That sounds amazing.
I'm all about
tomato. Bread and tomatoes. Really shouldn't be having either. And the butter. Really shouldn't be having that either. Mike Ferrucci said, wheels will change the entire look of a vehicle. And I'm seeing that now. I really am. Because like I said, I'm looking at some of the other Jeeps with the factory wheels and I'm not a fan. I just don't like the way they look. And it's not even that they're bad. I'm just partial to the blacked out look. I've always loved that look. And that's kind of what I want to do with mine. In fact, I saw these taillight covers that black out the taillights. I have to make sure that that they'll fit my Jeep. That's the thing. The 2022 Jeep isn't customizable the same as like the 2018 through 21. I have found out a lot of things that I was looking at for those models do not fit my model because my lights have changed or whatever.
Well, buying stuff from Amazon, babe, is not totally customizing. Customizing is doing stuff to your thing.
I'm personalizing. I'm not customizing. Personalizing. Mike said they have wheels with faux bead locks.
Yeah. The wheels, I'm telling you, the wheels I'm going to get, the ones I'm going to buy, I'm getting these wheels because that's the ones I want.
So if you know anyone who's looking for stock 2021 Jeep Gladiator wheels, we'll have those available.
Yes.
Kevin Johnson said those are nice. Jeff Bell said, what? You're not living high on the horse being an international TV star?
Who would that be?
Not us. Not him. No. But he has been getting recognized. A couple places we've gone locally. Of course, we live in a state where people come to visit. So there's a lot of people from out of state. We were just down at John's Pass this past weekend, having a pina colada, looking at the water.
Do you like pina coladas?
Getting caught in the rain, which we did not, thankfully, because I have my top down on the Jeep. But somebody did come up to Johnny while we were sitting there and said, hey, are you Johnny? So he was visiting in from out of state Michigan or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Somewhere cold. And had his picture taken with him and everything. So that was kind of cool. And that's happened more and more. And I think it's because Ian Russell's show, Full Custom Garage, has just taken off. People are loving it. Motor Trend has been airing it. I feel like there's an episode or two on every day almost. I don't know what the actual schedule is, but people are talking about it all the time and, texting.
I think they're showing it more.
Yeah. Reaching out to Johnny saying, hey, saw you on Full Custom Garage. And there's a lot of people requesting custom work, which is great. So keep it coming. It'll keep Johnny busy. Kevin Johnson said murdered out is a sweet look. I don't know if that's what I'm.
You're kind of heading that way.
I guess I kind of am. I mean, it's not totally blacked out, but
kind of is.
I told you I'm going with the military star.
What does that got to do with it?
Because that's not a. I don't associate that with being murdered out.
Do you know what murdered out is?
Black.
Everything black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My grill is black. That was factory standard.
Grill is black. Your fenders are black. Your wheels are black. Your tires are black. Your top is black. Everything's black. You just put on black running boards. You just put on a black license. You're doing the whole murdered out. I don't know who you're kidding.
A little bit, and I do.
I don't know who you're kidding.
I do want to get the backlight covers. I think that would be cool.
What is your obsession with this backlight covers thing?
I wanted the ones with the military stars on it.
I know, but what is your obsession?
So when it lit up, you saw the military stars because I'm going to put stars on the side.
That's not how it worked.
What do you mean?
That's not what happened.
It
just turns red. It's still red.
It's still red, but it's a cover over it. And then when my brake lights come on, it was in the shape of a star.
Do that with vinyl. It's that easy.
That's what Johnny was saying. So he's going to make me some stickers.
Told you, man. I got you.
So over my back tire, there's
over
a brake
my dead
light.
body.
There's a brake light, and he's going to. You were going to do Jeep there, though. You weren't doing the star there.
Whatever you want to do it, man.
It was 2 headlights and then just the grill. Looked really cool. I saw it on a Jeep we were behind yesterday. I was like, oh, that is a brilliant idea. I totally want to do that. So I'm probably going to do that.
What did I say?
You said, I'll make it for you, baby.
Do it.
I'll do it. Who's your daddy?
I got you, baby.
Who's your daddy? Yeah. Tracy said, okay, if I can find some, I'll get you some. I will find a friend that makes hers homemade. Oh, the tomato paste jelly. Jeff Bell said, not into yoga, have half a brain. I am into yoga, actually. That I am. So I guess I shouldn't be drinking the pina coladas. Jeff Bell said, that's super cool. Jerry Emerald's joining us. Good evening, sketchy people. Welcome, sir. Tom Walter said, will your New Jersey visit include Maruka's? If it was up to me, it would include Maruka's, but we'll probably wind up at Sawmill because somebody doesn't like Maruka's. I love Maruka's.
It's the worst pizza in the world.
It's not the worst. It's a tomato pie with a blend of cheeses. It's not over cheesed, thin crust, piece about this big. So good. Maruka's was my favorite.
Cheese and sauce is not pizza.
He's got to load it with stuff. I don't like pepperoni. My body can't handle the pepperoni. Just the cheese.
Because you're old as dirt.
Just the cheese. The cheese stands alone because the pie is that good.
I don't think it is.
That's you.
I put up a Mama Celeste pizza over that thing.
Oh my God. Mama Celeste?
Yeah.
You mean your Red Barons?
No, Mama Celeste, man. Microwavable pizza.
Gross.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how bad it is.
It's a step up from a Hot Pocket.
That's how bad those things are.
No. Maruka's was good.
Nah.
Tom, I'll meet you at Maruka's. We'll do this since he's not going to come with me.
I didn't like it.
I've been going to Maruka's since Maruka's was on the corner. Do you remember it being on the corner? Right when you'd walk up from the street, it was on the corner across from the Berkeley Sweet Shop and the Beachcomber when Beachcomber used to be there. That was back in the day. I've
been going to Maruka's since they made terrible pizza.
Mike Ferrucci said, we have the Motor Trend Plus app. I binge watched Ian's show. Oh, that's cool. I don't think we have the app yet, because we've just been watching it on TV.
Do you pay for it?
No.
Well, then that's why we don't have it.
Jerry Emerald said, been a while. Job gets me up too early these days.
We
hear ya. We hear ya.
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
We do.
Glad you're with us.
Hear ya.
Howard Pierpont said it's from the song. Jerry said, congrats on your new Jeep to both of us. Thank you.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've always wanted a convertible. In fact, when I first met Johnny, what did I tell you I wanted? It was a Chrysler Sebring is what I wanted for convertible.
Yeah, and I was like, no.
He was like, I don't think so. It's not going to happen. So I did not get the convertible. Well, everybody was getting the Mazda Miatas. I didn't want that.
Mazda Miata?
Yes, everybody was.
What's a Mazda?
Mazda.
Oh.
Miata. And then the MR2. What's an MR2? Toyota MR2.
Mm-hmm.
People were getting those. That was the kind of people I was around. We're getting those convertibles. Right. And then your classic Mustang convertible, your classic Corvette convertible. But but I didn't want a sports car. I wanted the Chrysler Sebring seemed like it was the best of both worlds. I'd have like a family car and convertible for the weekend. I don't know. So when this whole Jeep thing started, was I had met Johnny and he had a Jeep initially, and we had the best time.
Oh yeah,
that thing never had doors on it, never had a top on it,
never. And because I lost it. No, I didn't lost it. I moved and someone stole it.
He stole it. Yeah. So we would tool around town. He had it airbrushed with a skull on the hood, and I mean, like
murdered out
skull things hanging all over it and everything. And it was a lot of fun. We had a good time in it, and I was like, man, I really could get into this Jeep
someday,
life.
man. Someday.
So I was like, man, when is it going to happen? Well, we looked last year at Jeeps for me. I was going to trade in my Equinox, and it didn't work out. We were working with a different dealership across town, and I just wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with the numbers they were giving me, and it just seemed a little too unrealistic. So again, fast forwarding to now and the experience that I went through, night and day. I would work with these guys at Furman over and over again. Jeff Bell said, my jokes to Freya are over cheesed for sure. Yes, I believe so, Jeff. You are a jokester. Lizzie said, when I make homemade pizzas, my pizzas are covered with pepperoni all over it.
That's right.
That's Johnny's fave. Joe Lombardo said, my friend's dad used to be part owner of Maruca's. My sister is actually friends with the Maruca family. Her kids used to do sports with their kids.
Yeah, we don't give any free pizza.
No free pizza.
Maybe if it was free, I might like it.
So if she's with us, we have a better chance of getting free pizza.
I'm just saying, maybe if it was free, it'd taste better.
Yeah. Tom Walter said, yes, by the Fun Town Carousel. Yes. I have so many good memories of that place. And that's where you and I, Johnny and I played air hockey for the first time in that arcade.
Right. Where you said you were going to beat me.
Let me zoom in on my Grace. Look at her.
Let me put your star on there.
Fantastic. I know. I don't have it yet. Shaggy LeBlanc is joining us. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Mr. LeBlanc.
So when we took my Jeep out yesterday, we did a pretty long trek down to Clearwater. We went to Clearwater for lunch, and then we headed down to John's Pass, so quite a bit more south. And I am so excited, I have to say, for the Jeep Wave. Johnny drove us down there, and then you drove to Clearwater.
Yeah, but you didn't want to drive, and I was like, sure.
I didn't want to drive home because my hand hurts. I did something to my hand in yoga. But the Jeep Wave is so fun. I feel like and there were times that I missed other Jeeps going by, and he's like, oh, you're not going to wave. They totally waved to you, because I was preoccupied with something else, or I wasn't really paying attention. Like, I'm paying attention more now to the road and what's going past me, I guess. So that's kind of weird, but it was neat. It was a neat experience. It was super fun. I got a nice little tan, which I forgot all about that aspect of it. I'm going to be super tan this year in the Jeep. Jerry Amaral said, bad pizza is still pizza. This is true.
Well, I'll give you that.
It's true. Man, she looks cool. She looks bad. Like she could kick some butt. Oh, you're going to put her name on it. Have we decided yet what we're going to do? Right now, the Jeep has Willie's on the side of it, but I want to put Grace there. So we have to figure out a way to get the stickers off without damaging paint.
It just comes off.
You just peel it off?
Just all you got to do is figure out what you want to do, man. It's the worst because you don't make decisions.
I want her name there.
Make a decision. What font? What size? How do you want it?
You got to show me. You're the designer.
No, you got to research it and show me what you want.
Oh my goodness. Draco said the worst pizza is still better than rabbit food.
Debatable.
I don't know.
I'd rather eat rabbit food.
I like a good salad myself.
Than that stuff. Yeah. It wasn't great. Did I mention how much I didn't like it?
Mm-hmm. Jerry said eraser wheel. What is it erasing? It looks like an eraser. Lane Kelton is joining us. Hey, Lane. Welcome. From Alabama. Jess John Jensen. Amazing, Johnny Jalopy. So cool. Thank you. Mike said, use a heat gun. That'll make getting the stickers off easier. Yeah. Oh, Jerry said eraser wheel removes graphics.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'll let Johnny handle that one because I don't want to mess with it.
All I got to be told is what I'm doing.
Tracy said, Lane Kelton in the house. Hey, my friend. Mike Frucci said, Jerry Emerald, those are awesome for tape pinstripes.
How much time we got? What are we at?
We are at 51 minutes.
Oh, no.
Tom Walter said, heat the decal with a hair dryer and peel. Okay.
We're going to have to knock out
Jane, if that's what her name is.
Yeah.
We still don't know. Right now, she's an unknown. Yeah, so, I mean, part of me likes the idea that the Willies is on there, but then I really want her name on there somewhere. Where else would I put it? Everybody's putting it there, so do I follow what everybody else is doing?
That's the common place to put it.
Or do I be my own person?
To be honest, I don't like that Willie's sticker. It's pretty lame. Not that the
it's
Willie's
just a
name,
basic font.
Not that the Willie's name is bad. I just think there was, I don't know. They could have done better.
Yeah. Yeah, so we probably are going to remove it. I just have to now come up with the idea for Johnny, I guess, and then we'll get Grace's name on there.
That's your job. It's not my job. It's your Jeep.
And I've seen some people do a name, and then some people will do like a phrase, or some people will do an inanimate object rather than a name.
But you've named it, so
I know.
That's what you do is a name.
I know. I'm just saying. There's other things I could have chosen that I did not realize I could have chosen. I thought it had to be a name.
Well, that's the right way to do it.
I like Grace, though. I mean, it pretty much sums up how I feel about it. Lane said, you guys got the Jeep fever for sure. My wife has wanted one for a while. Well, Lane, good news. If you trade in your Silverado.
Well, there's no guarantees. You probably get more than mine because I think Lane got a newer version.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you bring it up here to our guy, you'll probably get a decent trade.
I don't think she's promising anybody anything.
I'm not promising anyone anything. Jerry Emerald said, ever see the videos where guys get on a mechanics creeper and spin around with the eraser wheel in a oh, is that what that is? I have seen videos like that, but I didn't know what it was. That's funny. Mike Frusti said, you go on a Jeep night on Wednesday. What time does it start? Because Johnny works like that. I could always meet you at your work and then we could go, but I don't know when.
I don't think it's going to ever happen.
No, probably not. Tracy said, put Grace across the windshield as a sun visor at the top. I've seen people do that too. But I might want to do some other things on the windshield. I have the soft top and I am leery about putting stickers on the soft top windows.
Which is silly. When you just saw how much the soft top is to replace that little.
So because of a couple stickers, I'm going to pay $3,000.
Are you going to be replacing it 2 weeks from now?
I don't know.
You got to get over this whole I don't want to ruin it thing. It's a Jeep. If you want something fancy and cool and just
I should have got the Sebring.
Should have got something else.
Should have got the Sebring. I don't even think they make them anymore. Draco said you got to get an FJB LGB sticker. Yeah.
We're open, 24/7.
Do you know what he's talking about?
No, I have no idea.
FJB is F Joe Biden, and then LGB is Let's Go Brandon.
Nah, I'm good.
No, I don't like to wear politics on my sleeve. There are a lot of people around here sporting those stickers, though.
They sure are.
Some people go as far as like wrapping their vehicles and stuff. I mean, it's getting nuts.
The reality is neither one is my sufficiency. So on any of it.
Lainey Kelton said, LOL, I traded for a 2022, but she's thinking about trading in the Camaro. Well,
there you go.
I will tell you, especially where you're at and with the rains and the storms you guys get, having her up off the ground a bit more, maybe put a lift on that thing, Lane. Should probably be safer in the Jeep, is what I'm thinking. I think you should do it. Mike Smith says, have you been ducked yet? No, we have not really gone anywhere to be ducked, but we were just talking about this the other day, and I'd like to get ducks. I actually have probably 15 or 20 ducks already.
Yeah, you were given for other reasons.
Which I was given for other reasons, which I want to keep my ducks. They're for all different seasons. So we'll probably buy some ducks.
Season,
yeah, we'll probably buy some ducks. And
you're going to duck people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to duck myself. That's cheating.
That's kind of gross, but no.
I want to be ducked by someone else. I don't want to be
Good luck with
self-ducked.
I'm sure there's plenty of takers that would duck you.
Yeah, I don't know. You're
duckable.
I'm not cool enough yet. I'm not cool enough.
I think you're duckable.
Oh, well, thanks, babe. I would duck you.
I don't think you would.
I would.
Let's be real. Let's be real about it.
Laney said trade-ins on the trucks are crazy. I'm sure you got a deal like I did. He did pretty well. Well.
Yes, it was fortunate.
It facilitated the Jeep that he wanted, because I don't think if you didn't have that, it probably would have been out of range,
way out of
for what we were trying to do.
For sure.
Kevin Johnson said, keep politics off your vehicles. I agree. I mean, we don't even really talk politics. I mean, obviously everybody's got a set of beliefs, and you know what, like Johnny was saying, neither one of these candidates, neither side or organization or group
got my best interest at heart, so
defines what we can do or who we are. So we report to one power, and that's God. So that's all we do. Tony Marcelek's joining us. He says, take Willie's off and put Johnny Jalopy on. I do want to put a Johnny Jalopy sticker on the vehicle for sure. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to do that. I might do that on the front window. I'm not sure yet. And I'm not sure which sticker I want, because there's a couple different ones that we have.
There's a slew.
There is a slew.
There's a Seattle slew.
Yeah. But yes, for sure, I'm going to definitely put Johnny on there, but he's not going to be on my vehicle, because the vehicle's name is not Johnny Jalopy.
Right. Yeah.
So there's that. Jerry said, sketch is looking cool. Got to go for this week. Try to catch up next week. Take care, folks. Check it out, Jerry, tomorrow, so you can see the finished products. We'll probably have that up on Facebook for you. Jerry Emerald said, Tony Marcelek, Jalopy Army. Yeah, I mean, we may do a new.
Well, did anybody see my cool off-road, sketchy off-road?
Yes, sticker he made here, right over here in the studio. So that'll probably go on yours. You'll have to make me one for.
I've already designed one for yours.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Did you show me it?
No, you didn't care, so I kept going. But I did do a design for you.
Thanks. I didn't see it. Layton Kelton said she's been in New Hampshire in my Honda since Christmas. The Camaro isn't getting driven enough.
Oh.
2019 with 18,000 miles. Got all the bells and whistles to go with it. Aren't your kids of driving age? Why are they not tooling around in this thing?
Because it's a Camaro.
Tony Marcelek is laughing out loud. Kevin Johnson said, make it about you and the bond between you and the vehicle. That's what I'm doing. Like I said, I picked Grace for a couple reasons. And, you know, the biggest thing for me is just, again, going back to God, God's grace and mercy towards us, the way he blesses us. This wouldn't have been an available option if he hadn't blessed us financially to be able to do this, the situation that we're in right now to be able to afford something like this. Of course, we didn't pay cash for it, so I don't want anybody thinking I dropped $50,000 on this thing, but
why not?
Because that's not what happened.
Oh.
But my main focus of grace was just remembering
where
that
it came
from God and where the blessings come from. So yes, we do work hard, but God has also made that an available option for us as well, to have the jobs that we have and the professions that we're in and the experience that we've built throughout the years to be able to get to this point. So I'm excited about it. And quite honestly, I'm glad I'm doing the Jeep now, because in another 20 years, I may not be able to hoist myself up to the Jeep. So I'd rather do it now while we can enjoy it and have fun with it. I'm excited about it. Oh, Lane said they have their own cars. Yes. Well, I'm sure they'd probably rather drive around in that. Kevin Johnson said, make it about you in the bottom. Okay, I read that. Bob McLaren says, take the YS off Willie's and add Grace if you are a Will and Grace fan. We were just talking about that earlier because I thought that was funny too. I do like Will and Grace, but I'm not a fan enough to put it on my car. Yeah. So Tony Marcelek said, for sure. Lane said we got close by a couple of weeks ago, took a cruise out of Orlando during her off week. I remember, I saw you guys out there. Thanks for posting your sketchy sack.
Yeah, that was cool.
Your sketchy sack on the cruise. That was fun. I think I brought mine last time too when we went because it really is versatile.
It is a versatile bag.
Not waterproof, but
close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, how we're getting there.
Yeah, this is coming out cool.
We're going fast now.
And Johnny's been looking at these lights. He's showed me a couple different kinds. And I think they're cool looking. I think it's something to purchase. I mean,
yeah.
Are we really going to use them? I mean,
yep.
We are?
Yeah, I would.
You can't drive with them on.
Sure I can.
On the street?
Watch me.
Isn't it against the law?
Says who?
Cops?
So what?
For real, though.
Laws are to be broken.
For real.
For real.
You're allowed?
Who cares?
Mm.
I'm a rebel, Dottie. I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel.
I saw somebody had lights in their...
So hard. I'm throwing my neck.
I saw somebody had lights in their winder. In their fender.
Yeah, they're called rock lights. I already talked about
right. And I almost want to get them. I don't want them to be all different colors, though. I'd want them
solid color.
Yeah, I'd want them to be like maybe... What would even go with the gray? You can't do white.
You should do black.
Black lights?
Just kidding.
I was like, is that a thing? No, I'd probably do purple.
So you're going to do accents of purple then?
No, I'm just doing the lights in purple if I do the lights.
What
other color would you do? Green?
I wouldn't do any of those colors because I already know what colors I'm doing.
What color are you doing? Orange?
Maybe if I do it.
Well, what about for my vehicle? If I'm blacking out?
This is the thing about your vehicle. You make decisions on your vehicle.
They don't have a gray light.
Because that would be lame. It's called white.
Right. So I'd have to do another color is what I'm saying.
Why do you have to do a color? Just
make them white?
What's the purpose of doing it?
To light it up.
Do you know why?
Light it up.
Do you know what the purpose of those lights are?
So you can see your wheels in the dark.
Wheels for what?
Climbing rocks.
Okay.
You just said they're rock climber lights.
They are.
I don't plan on climbing any rocks.
So then why are you getting them?
For fun, for the street. I don't think the guy driving in Clearwater was climbing any rocks either.
No, he certainly was not. He sure wasn't. He might have been.
I don't think he was.
He might have been.
Michael Williams said, "ItyB, name it Eugene the Jeep from Popeye cartoons." Right. Laney Kelton said, "Johnny sacks are good to have. Everyone needs a JJ sack."
Hey, we have them available on the website.
This is true. We do have them.
Ever told you.
We do have them. Have you tried printing them on this new press?
Have I tried printing on a new press?
The new press we have. Have you done a sack since we've gotten the new press? So we'll have to try it. Kevin Johnson said, "I've taken a shot every time you two have said Jeep. Now I'm drunk and will miss work tomorrow." Sorry. Tony Marcelek said, "F the police, LOL."
That's right.
Yeah, seriously. Katrina Bella said, "Got to put the kids to bed. Thanks for singing to me. Made my night. You guys rule." Katrina, thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for hanging out.
We hope we see you next Monday night as well.
Hopefully it wasn't too boring.
Kevin Johnson said, "Okay, Pee-wee." Scott Hill's joining us. Looks good.
What's
good night,
up,
all. He's got to head out. Getting up early, maybe. We still have 24 people, though, tuned in to see how this one's turning out. I'm excited that you're doing the Jeeps. And these are not what they currently look like. This is wish list, Johnny said, especially for his.
These aren't like them, but they're
similar.
Sort of.
We have been looking at the back rack. Here's the dilemma, guys.
Back rack.
We have the kayaks.
The back rack.
We have the kayaks, and now the bed is a foot shorter than the truck bed. And in the truck bed, these things already stuck out quite a ways. So with a 5-foot truck bed and a 12-foot kayak, we've got 7 feet sticking out into traffic. Really 6, because by the time you put the tailgate down. So maybe 6, 5.5 to 6 feet.
Too much is all I know.
It's still a lot. it's still a lot. So we're trying to figure out another way. We don't want to have to pull a trailer. We don't want to damage the vehicle trying to get them in there and scoot them up in a roof rack. So he's been working this idea because we are within weeks of kayak prime time to go, like before it gets too super hot. And I want to take them out. We are still trying to figure out a way. We had considered maybe doing some type of roof rack contraption on mine and putting them on top of mine and doing it that way. But I really think it's going to work best in his. He's got the hard top. So he's still trying to work on it and figure it out. All these little things we're trying to figure out. Yeah, I don't doubt you. I do not doubt you. Tony Marcelek said, looking good as always.
Thanks.
Lane Kelton said, get a hitch extension. We do have it. And they're still out too far. It's just out too far. And they were probably out far too in the truck, but because the truck appeared to be a longer bed, it didn't seem as bad, right? I mean, they were sticking out just as much.
Yeah, they were, but it
wasn't as bad.
It was not good.
Yeah. So we do have the hitch extension though, and we have tried it out. We've tried it up. We've thought it all through, and we want to make it safe. Obviously, we don't want to be dumping these things in the middle of the street and having accidents happen behind us. But I don't know. He'll figure it out. Kevin Johnson said, Bert back rack with a Johnny sack. Oh, fun. Does anybody else in the group have a Jeep? I didn't even ask.
No,
we're all about us.
Sure didn't.
We're all about us. Does anybody else have a Jeep and any fun Jeep stories to share? I can't believe the amount of Jeeps there are here in Florida. Maybe not so much in other areas. Maybe up north there aren't as many. But down here, it seems to be the vehicle to have. And quite honestly, I read some of the reviews about the Jeeps, and like these market research places do not think that this is a solid purchase. Everybody and their brother has one, but these market research places do not feel like it's a good bang for your buck. I don't know why. My brother, who's a mechanic, was saying that we were stupid. Told us we were stupid. Said that Jeeps are in his shop every other week, and he's constantly having to fix stuff. And
that's what he said.
I mean, granted, ours are new and they're under warranty, so I guess for that kind of stuff, we would just take it back, and if they can't fix it, they replace the part or whatever. But there are just so many people that have them. I can't, every like fifth car is a Jeep down here. It's crazy. Kevin said high lift jack on the rack. Huh.
Yeah. You will.
Yeah. Cause that's the other thing too. He can lift these things up over his head and be able to slide it onto something. I don't know how much help I'm going to be being able to do that. I mean, I have been doing yoga and working out a little bit, but the last time we tried some lifting up stuff, I just spotted you lifting that
was like
metal
20 pounds, babe.
How many?
I'm talking about when what was it we were lifting just recently?
It was your truck top.
Oh, that's right. And you're like, I don't got it.
Because it's such a weird, the way his top comes off, it's like L-shaped. It's the back window and then the back part over the back seats. So I'm trying to lift this L-shaped thing, and we have to lift it, move it,
push it,
pump
it,
clear the whole,
flip it, bop it.
I don't know. It was an ordeal, and I was not prepared for it. So Tracy said Dodge Ram and Dodge Magnum. He's a Dodge family. Yeah, Johnny likes the Dodge Magnums. You were looking at that. I think you owned one for 2 hours. No, it wasn't even. It was like a half hour.
It was about a half hour.
It was like a half hour. Tom Walter said, my son has a Jeep for a fun vehicle. We are enjoying it as a fun vehicle as well.
It's good times.
I like it. I thought it was going to be much louder. I have the soft top, and I thought it was going to be much louder than it is. What I've heard from people is that it would be loud.
You mean noise? Like
road noise, rain noise. I mean, I drove this thing through a storm, and it was fine. It wasn't any louder than my Equinox was. The wheel is a little touchy. Like I feel like I have to be a little bit more in control of the wheel. I can't just one hand the wheel like I used to on my Equinox, but I'm already used to it, really. And parking it, I thought that might be a bigger deal because I'm up a little higher. It might be a little bit wider of a vehicle, but I was fine with that too. I parked it pretty well. Lizzie said, I've seen a lot of Jeeps out here in Dade City lately. So she's in Florida. She's seeing them too. Mike Smith said, my wife has a Wrangler Rubicon. I was looking at those. Those are pretty badass. And the ones that I was looking at, again, my biggest thing was the wheel package. Some of them have some pretty cool wheels, but it's the silver and black, and I really didn't want the silver. I wanted the all black.
So she wasn't looking necessarily as
I wasn't even looking.
The purpose part of it.
I wasn't.
The fact that it was the wheels.
I was going for the cosmetic look of it on the outside. So, but I did like some of those Rubicons, and they had the insides of them. I think were a little bit nicer too than what I have. Kevin Johnson said used to have a Grand Cherokee and loved it. Lifted with big tires, so fun to drive anywhere. And this was something that we talked about as well with this whole Jeep wave thing that people do. It's mainly for like the Wranglers and the Gladiators. I've seen people do those waves, but if a Jeep Cherokee is coming past me, they don't wave to me, and I haven't waved to them. Like, I don't really.
I think you're a Jeep snob already.
I don't think I am. I don't know. Am I supposed to wave to people? Aren't waving to me in Jeep Cherokees, so I don't know.
I think you're just a Jeep snob.
I don't know. Kevin Johnson said, cheese it. Draco said, closest I ever came to a Jeep was a Geo Tracker. It was kind of fun. A friend of mine had an Amigo. Who made the Amigo?
That would be Chevy.
Was it?
Amigo?
Yeah.
It was an Isuzu, but...
oh, maybe. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. I was in labor in the back of an Isuzu Amigo when I was pregnant with Dylan, my first. And the girl next door drove me to the hospital, and it was her vehicle. She was in the Navy. And I just remember how roomy it was in the back. It's all because I was in the backpack.
This was everything.
It was a 2-seater, and then this back area, and she was driving, and I was in this back area on my side in labor. It was so crazy. But I remember thinking to myself, these are pretty roomy. Like she used to take me out in it. Before I had the baby, of course, but we used to go out in it. She'd have the top down and everything. And it was very Jeep-like, but wasn't the Jeep. It was like the inexpensive Jeep, probably. I would imagine.
It's what you a year ago or 5 minutes ago would have called a Jeep.
Probably. What was that Jeep? I waved to somebody, and you're like, "That wasn't a Jeep. It was like a Bronco."
It was a Ford Bronco, one of the new Broncos. I'm like, what are you
the front
doing?
end of it looked Jeep-like.
It would look like a Jeep, like,
but it didn't have the 7. What would you even call them? Openings? Are they openings?
It's the grill.
Yeah, the openings in the grill. I didn't realize that there were 7 of them. Anyways, now I know. I'm learning, guys. You know me. I'm a novice at pretty much everything, and I'm learning as we go.
Much everything.
Learning as we go. Lizzie said new screensaver, so she's digging it. Let me zoom back in so you guys can see the progress here. Mike Frushi said, I'll find out what time the next meet starts. That would be fantastic. Let me know, because depending on where it is.
It's at the...
Where? Where is it?
The Causeway every Wednesday.
Okay. So if it's still going on, it might be something we could do sometime. Draco said Isuzu. Yes, it was. The McCoy said we had to take pictures with the Jeeps on the dealership. Yes. That was pretty fun. They were getting their oil changed, and they went and posed with Jeeps. I thought for sure maybe you guys were getting those. And I'm like, how many cars can this property handle? They probably have enough room for it, though. They could have gotten Jeeps. Lane said, got to get into the rubber duck thing, start ducking people. I know. We were talking about that earlier. I've got to order some ducks. Kevin Johnson said the whole idea of the Jeep community is all Jeeps. See, and that's what I would have thought as well. But I'm telling you, none of these other Jeeps waved to me. The other Wranglers that went by would wave. And the Gladiators that went by would wave, but none of the other Jeeps waved. And I'm not saying that I'm waiting for their wave, because I did wave to a few, didn't get the wave back. So I'm all inclusive with the Jeeps.
Are you though?
I am.
I don't know.
I'm stating it right here. I'm making a bold statement. I love all Jeeps. Except for the Jeep Patriot.
Oh.
I don't like it. Tracy said Johnny knows his jalopies. Yes, he does. In fact, one of our first dates, he had taken me to, we had gone to Disney, I think, for the day.
Oh my God.
Do you remember this?
Mojave.
Mojave.
Oh my gosh.
How'd you spell it?
I didn't spell it good, I'll tell you that.
Ave. That's funny. One of our first dates, we had gone up. Oh no, we didn't go to Disney. You took me to Old Town up in Kissimmee. And Old Town does a weekly cruise of all like classic cars and stuff. And we went up to watch the parade. They cruise through this little town and there's a parade. They play music. Everybody lines the streets. It's really cute. So we went up there to do that. And on our way back to the hotel, we were walking back, and through the parking lot, he was quizzing me on, look at the lights on this one. What is this back end? Or what is this car here? And what is this car here? Like he can be driving a vehicle, see headlights coming towards him, pitch black at night, dark, and he knows, oh, it's a Mustang, or oh, it's whatever. I'm like, how do you know? Like, a light is a light. He's not looking at emblems. He's not looking at tires. He can't see the grill. It's literally just two lights. And he knows what vehicle it is. Like, if you're ever in a hit and run situation, you want him with you, because he'll be able to give you, he'll be able to be like, oh no, it was a this, and this with the positive traction.
Yeah. It was a 4-barrel with
positive traction. Pontiac Tempest.
What's a Pontiac?
Seriously though, he would know. It's crazy. And I, of course, didn't know anything. So from selling insurance, when somebody calls up and they say, oh, I have a Renault. I mean, they don't make those anymore. But
no. Well,
I knew it was a Plymouth back in the day. Kevin Johnson said, not everybody does the Jeep wave, just like not every motorcycle rider does the low wave. I know. And then what is that saying? They're too good for me? Is that what that is?
That's what that's
saying. You know what? I'm just going to wave.
Your bike isn't cool enough.
I'm just going to continue to wave and be like,
yeah.
You know what? Spread joy. Spread joy. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Spread it.
Spreading grace.
Spread it.
That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm doing the wave. The McCoy said one of our buddies' wives has the 392 Hellcat motor in their Jeep.
Yeah.
What? You can do that?
Yes, you can.
With 2 car seats for their grandkids. Ah, I love it.
The Gladiator, man.
I asked if they had helmets for them. That thing is a beast. I'm sure that's probably on his list already of things he could change out. Like, if you had unlimited money, you'd probably do that. You'd probably overland the whole thing.
No, I would just buy that package with the Hemi in it already.
Lane Kelton said, when you know, you know. I guess so.
What do you think?
Michael Williams said, let me zoom in. Michael Williams said, take your Jeep from a Mojave upgrade to a Moab. What is a Moab? Do you know what it is? I've never heard of it. Kevin Johnson said, no, they just don't know. Just do you. That's what I'm going to do, Kev. That's what I'm going to do. Lane said you can't do the motorcycle thing every time, or I can't. Sometimes you need both hands. This is true. Like if you're making a turn or something. I get it. Safety first. Babe, if this is what yours is going to turn out to look like.
No, I wouldn't do the orange wheels.
Oh, okay. I like the orange.
Yeah.
It's because it's subtle. I do like the wheels. Look at those wheels. This looks cool. Guys, what are you thinking? Liking and loving it? We still have 19 viewers. We're at 1 hour and 19 minutes. He's wrapping this up here shortly. Do you even put sparkle on these since there's really no chrome on the wheels? How's he going to do it? I like the orange accents. So his is the Sting Gray with orange accents on it now. Not quite like this, though. And this looks kind of cool. The orange stands out on the tires, Lizzie said. Yeah, I agree. We actually, where were we? Where we saw that one with the orange ring around it.
Mm-hmm.
And I really liked it.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I thought it was cool because he's got just the subtle orange accents. And then if he winds up doing the orange sticker on the gray.
Yeah, sticker really adds so much.
It's going to add color
So funny.
to the side of it.
You're so funny.
Why am I funny? It's true. Jeep Track Hawk, Tom Walters said. This one does look pretty cool. Johnny's been talking with Aaron Hagar, Sammy Hagar's son, for all of you who might know who Sammy Hagar is, Van Halen.
It was so cool because when I got mine, he messaged me saying, "Hey man, great choice," and then he sends me a picture, and he's got a black one, Mojave. He's like, "Hey, if you got any questions."
Yeah, so Johnny's been picking his brain a little bit about some cool stuff and where he got some of his customization. His is sick. He's got the whole Overland package thing going on. So
they use it.
Explain to people, because maybe they don't know, and I don't know if I fully understand what the Overland package is. Is it just a camping thing?
It's just your whole idea of it is you're designing your rig to go camping.
Okay.
To go to trails and different places and be able to camp wherever you want to stop. So you can still, get into some pretty hairy situations, as far as off-roading and stuff. You're not necessarily going out to specifically find how can I find really crazy rocks to crawl over. It's more along the lines of, well, if we get into some rough terrain, our vehicle's set up to get us there. And the idea is that it's a self-contained, it's like a chuck wagon in the old days, basically. It's self-contained, ready to go. It's got its camping gear, you got your cookware, you got everything you need.
First aid kit he had, like life rafts and stuff.
Oh, yeah, all that stuff, yeah.
This thing was pretty packed.
It's a really cool vehicle.
Does his have the tent on top? Did he do that part of it too? On top, rather than
Yeah, his is on the back rack.
Yeah.
So he's got, and that's where we were talking about racks, and he recommended a company, and he's got the half rack, or what they call for the brand that he bought is called the half tackle, because it's called the full tackle rack is what it's called. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But it's really neat.
So that was pretty neat that he had that input.
Yeah, it's been really, really, really good about answering my questions, and because the guy knows, and he's been around, and that's what he does. I mean, he builds and does cars and has his own.
And doesn't he live like in the mountains too?
Yeah, he lives in Tahoe, so they use their equipment. In fact, right now he's been prepping. They're doing some sort of a rally. He's got a three-wheel Morgan. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those where motorcycles engines up in the front, and it's a three-wheel car. And he's they're doing a rally. I think him and his son.
Cool.
So pretty cool. Really good guy.
Yeah.
I'm very, very feel very fortunate that he's spoken to me. Befriended me, and it's really neat.
You've gotten to meet some cool people through this whole art process. That's for sure. Shaggy LeBlanc says, "Sweet, love it." Mike Smith said, "Change out your stock exhaust to a dual cat back exhaust."
Actually, I think I'm going to do a muffler delete on mine.
Why not?
So
we already have two cars that make a lot of noise. Let's add another one.
Yeah, based on the research I've been doing, there's a company out of Oregon that makes a muffler delete package,
and it just makes it louder. Is the only thing.
Yes, it does, and I can't wait.
Let's see if we can get some more neighbors to.
That's right. I'm gonna piss them all off.
Layton Kelton said, "Look up Rusty's off-road in Alabama. He's right down the road from me. He specializes in Jeep only stuff." Would we have to go up there then? Because we'll be crashing with you in the pool house.
Yeah, I think I actually looked at some of the stuff from that.
This will be Lane's first year using the pool house, right? It's done now. You worked on that, I feel like, all last year through the pandemic, and then all last year as well. So is this like your full functioning first year when you open the pool and everything? Did a killer job on that stuff. Super talented welder. I think we saw one of your Welders Union buddies yesterday at lunch. Remember I was telling you?
Yeah, you were saying.
Guy next to us had a metal worker hat on. Lane said he does mail order stuff too.
Sweet.
Like brides and stuff.
Yeah, sweet.
Cool. Yeah, this is looking great.
Do you dig it?
Yeah. I think people are liking and loving it. You've got 41 likes and loves, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Lane said, yes, it's almost done. Got to finish the bathroom. You got to hurry, man. Summer is upon us here soon. You got, so you're doing green windows for this. A little bit of a green. Okay. Matt said, I have parts from them on my truck. So he's got some parts from Rusty's. Sweet. This looks super cool. You probably wouldn't trust me to drive my wheel up your wheel. Would you?
In so many ways. I would not trust you.
I'm just saying, like if we were at an event.
No, because the first thing you'd be doing is being too worried about, I'm going to ruin it.
I would probably rev it and drive over or flip my car is probably what I would do. You've really got to know what you're doing with the drive up the wheel thing, I would imagine. I'm guessing because I don't know because I wouldn't have the balls to do it. Super cool. Is this a sunny day? I can't see. Your screen's a little bright. We tried to adjust the camera a little bit to make this a little crisper for you. I think he darkened the screen so it wasn't as bright. We were hoping that maybe that was going to hold the color a little bit better for you so you could see it. Lane said, Rusty is a friend of a friend, got a good thing going. I remember when he started out of a storage building. Those are the best success stories when these little teeny shops and just a thought and just an idea turn into a huge successful thing. So happy for people like that. Lizzie said new shirts. Possibly. We may develop a Jeep shirt. I don't know if you saw, Johnny made me a Jeep girl sweatshirt, which I was able to use when I got chilly last night. I leave it in the Jeep. So I'm super excited about that. He's been using the new machine. It's a silhouette. Mm-hmm. Is that what it is? We have a silhouette cutter, sticker, vinyl cutter machine. So we have the ability to do some stickers. We have the ability to do some press-on prints and stuff. One color right now. Lizzie said she saw it. Cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Matthew Schleip is joining us from Grand Marais, Minnesota, checking in late. Jeeps look sick.
That's okay. I'm glad you showed up. There you go. There's a fun little cartoon.
Let me see. Here we go. We've got Grace and Jane. I don't know if you want to put the names on there like that.
Why?
For the print. Because I don't know.
I don't think anybody's going to buy a print.
People might want to buy a print.
Okay, I'll take them off.
Yeah, I would take the names off. Jalopy Jeep fam. I like it. That came out really good. Goals, Jeep goals, hashtag goals, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Cool.
I can't wait to see how these develop, guys.
How's that look on there? Does it look faded out? Or?
No, it looks okay. Sure. Yeah, it looks a lot crisper. I think it really has helped. Yeah. Well, when your hand was in the way, it was a little brighter.
Well, because it wants to.
Yeah, refocus. Yeah, that looks great. Fantastic, guys. $20 for this print. He is going to take the names off of here, so you just have the Jeeps by themselves. I'll just
take the names off.
What if somebody's like, oh, this is cool Jeep art? If other Jeep people are into Jeep art. I don't think you should personalize it with our names on it.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't know. $20 for this and any other sketchy live design that we've done. They're all on the website. 4.5 years worth, or 4 years and then some. We're in season 5, actually. So quite a few to choose from. And then Johnny also has quite a bit of other art on there available too. We've got shirts. We've got the beanies still available. We've got hats available. Summer's coming up. We've got 2 hats. This one is the Sketchy speed equipment hat. And then we also have the Johnny Jalopy original OG hat. With every order, we are giving away these Johnny Jalopy and ity-B Stay Sketchy red rubber bracelets, wristbands. So we have those, and we've been throwing stickers in. We got a few new stickers printed that we're just throwing in with orders now too. So we appreciate your support, guys, with the art and just supporting us as people as well, and fun things that we're doing or into. So I hope you know that we enjoy spending Monday nights with you guys. Thank you for tuning in every Monday night with us. Oh, Schleep. It's Matthew Schleep. I'm sorry. I did not remember that. Kevin Johnson said, man, am I drunk after this sketchy live? Tracy Corkville says, awesome. Mike Frucci said, awesome job as always. Spud said, that's amazing. Paul Marziani said, great. And then he says, good night, all. Good night to you, sir. Bob said to put your logo on there. He will. Gavin Little's joining us right here at the end. I'm just seeing his name. He says, awesome job. Gavin, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm digging this. Very cool. Jeep life, but truly our Jeep life right now. So we're excited about it. Thanks for letting us share that part of our life with you guys. Still car related and more fun things for me to learn. That's for sure.
Right. Oh, I forgot. I don't have my. Yeah, we'll put the logo on there. We'll make sure it's on there.
Yeah.
Cool. There you go. Another Monday night in the books. Hopefully you had a good time hanging out with us, seeing us sketch something different, Jeep stuff, hearing all the Jeep talk. 3 more shots.
I know.
Jeep. So anyways, of course, we still love the hot rods. We love the customs. We love everything custom culture, of course, too. But, I've been a Jeep dude from a long time ago and had one for many, many years. And I trekked out from California to Florida in an old CJ7, 1979, and pulled a trailer with it the whole way. And it was a hell of an adventure driving that thing across country. So I am a Jeep guy, and I've been a Jeep guy my whole life. Well, not my whole life, but it bit me. The bug bit me a long time ago. And ever since I sold that Jeep, I regretted every second of it. And I'm happy to be back in it. So that's why we're so passionate about it. It is something that I'm definitely passionate about as well. And I get to now share that with my beautiful wife. So it's really fun. All kidding aside, it's been really neat to watch you get excited about your vehicle and get you excited about customizing it and personalizing it. I know I give you crap and stuff, but there's a part of me that's super excited as well that you're doing it, and it's fun.
I'm not customizing.
Listen, there's
personalizing.
Nothing sexier than seeing your wife with the parts pages open, going, "What do you think of these steps?" and getting opinion and stuff.
And I picked the steps.
It was a good choice,
and they're very good steps. I mean, I did run it past him before I made the purchase, but
the name of the company I think is Hookie Hookee. It's an Amazon product. So it's, but made really well, welded really nicely. The installation was great.
Yeah, super easy.
Instructions were easy to follow. So if I was doing a review on it, I would definitely say, I would buy them. Me personally, it's not the look I want for my Jeep, but for the what you're going for your personalization with the star themes and stuff like that, I think it's a great choice, and they're super good as far as functionality.
And this was just a first step, if you will.
Well, it's the first. It's your first mod, and it's your first major big mod. So that's the cool thing is it took tools to do something to it.
Right.
So it wasn't something like you're just, hey, I'm going to change the knobs on my radio.
I did do that.
Me too. I did the same thing. And, adding, trying to find your accent colors and stuff like that. It's pretty important. But I now hope you see, like, when I talked about the bug, this is a good callback. When I talked about the bug and the paint job, not wanting to share the color, because you want to keep it personal. You don't want anybody to go, oh, that's a great idea. This turquoise with that would rock. Where maybe it's something that someone hasn't done yet or tried, or that combo. It's where you start kind of being a little more kind of not showing your cards, because you're like, I don't want, because what if somebody goes, oh, that's a great idea,
and then steals it before you get to do it.
So it's
I'm
cool.
really not worried about
and listen, it's cool to look at get inspiration from others, customization ideas and stuff like that, and then trying to personalize it your own way as well.
Well, since September, when we looked at that first Jeep, when I was like really serious about doing it for myself, because he wasn't getting one.
No,
it was going to be for me. I mean,
sure.
And then really for us.
Oh, it was going to be. It was.
I was trading in my.
We had decided we were just going to do a fun car, something that we could go have fun in.
Right.
Because every time we go on a trip or think about taking a weekend off, we're like, we should rent a Jeep or something. Now think about how much money we're saving not renting it.
Sure.
Right. So.
But since then, I've been looking at how people are doing their Jeeps and color combos, and again, the personalization. I'm not really about the mod. I'm really more about personalizing it. So I'm happy with the stock setup that I had.
But see, here's what I think is going to happen, and it hasn't, because you haven't experienced it yet. I think once you go to your first Jeep event, where you're around other Jeeps and you see other Jeeps and you start going, wow, that's really cool. And you look at yours, because this not the same thing that happens to you in the hot rod field and the customization field. You go to car shows and you start looking at the different things that people have done, and you go, oh man, that's really cool. I could probably do something like that to mine. So even though right now your idea, because you really haven't been out and around where it's nothing but, I think the first time you go, you're going to come back and you go, oh my God, that one Jeep had this really cool thing and I really like that. Oh, this other one, I really like some of that. You're going to take some pieces and bits and pieces from other people's builds and ideas, and you're going to go, that's a great idea. How can I accomplish that in my own way?
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's going to happen.
I don't know. We'll see.
You say I don't know, but I know.
Right now, I want to get my stickers on. I want to get my names on. I'm
hardcore.
I'm all about these stickers.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah. Super hardcore.
That's what I want to do, is get that personalized stuff out of the way, done and out of the way, because it's fairly cheap. I think the only other big purchase that I was.
You just made a pretty big purchase.
No, my seat covers are almost as much as I paid for those bars.
Yeah, well then you need to reconsider the price of your seat covers.
I love these seat covers.
They're seat covers.
I love the seat covers, and I need them. It's going to be a need.
I don't think it's a need.
With the top down?
I don't think it is.
I think it's going to be a need.
Again, you have a Jeep. The people that built that Jeep.
I have cloth seats right now.
The people that built that Jeep, the choices of fabrics and materials that they purchased or that they've thought of that most of the people are going to have the top down and all that kind of stuff. So
I'm going to get the Jeep covers.
So you can spend $200, waste those when those get all shitty for being outside in the thing, and throw $200 away. Yes. I get you.
That is what I'm going to do. Anyway, guys, enough about us.
That's what this is about.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Yeah, have a great Monday. Hey, do me a favor. Don't go to the website. It's johnnyjalopy.com. There's nothing cool there.
It's all cool stuff.
It's, barely.
I will remind you.
Barely fittable stuff on most.
Father's Day is coming
children
up.
and whatnot.
Father's Day.
No, it's Father's Day. Mm-hmm.
And we might even run a special in June for Father's Day.
Hey, listen, it's Johnny Jalopy's birthday on April 8th. Do yourself a favor. Buy yourself something cool from his website on his birthday, and give it to somebody, one of your cool hot rod buddies or cool female friends that are into hot rods to celebrate Johnny Jalopy's birthday. He's a cool guy. Are
you giving away free stuff on your birthday?
He's a nice. Giving away stuff if you.
We do stickers. Yeah,
stickers and wristbands.
And the bands.
And more to come. We got some cool stuff.
We do.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next Monday.
All right, guys.
Please share it, and we hope to see you there. And as always, stay sketchy.
Stay sketchy.
We'll see you guys next.